Hello class, today we'll be learning about resume building and I will be covering a tool called Career Coach that is offered to you via Long Beach City College. Now in the module 6 where we cover resume, you have many different options for utilizing templates, but I would really like you to focus on the Career Coach as it is very effective and free to use. Let's get started. First, you will go ahead and click on the link Career Coach. When you do that, it will navigate you to a page called Career Coach, helping connect students to employers. What I want you to do is select a Career Coach for Student. Now, when you click on that, it will navigate to this page. For this, I want you to scroll down midway to the page and click on a tab called Build Your Resume. When you do, it will ask you to create a account. It's very quick. There's only a couple questions you need to answer to be able to create your account. I already went ahead and created an account, so let's get signed in. When you sign in, you'll see a couple different tabs. I want you to go ahead and click on My Resume. And we're going to go ahead and start building your resume from this template. It is quite easy to do. So first off, you'll see this tab called Title. What I want you to do, if it will say resume for you, so I want you to go ahead and delete that and add your name. Okay. And there's an edit button right here for you to do that. The next step is the contact information. As you may have learned already from the module, the contact information is very important and essential. So we're going to go ahead and edit this information. So first off, it's your name, so we want it to be there. Then is an email. This email should be a professional email that you use often and you check often. As mentioned in my module, we no longer need to put a personal home address, so you can ignore that box. Then move down to the city. You definitely want to input your city and your state, postal code if you wish to, and then a phone number. And what I'm going to do is add the 562, the little dashes to make it look a little bit nicer. And I'm going to go ahead and press save. Now my contact information has been updated. Next step is work experience. For work experience, for the purposes of this assignment, I want you to input at least one. Now, some of your most of your are students that have not had maybe too many work experiences. So what I want you to do, at least put one, and this could be part-time job, full-time job, or volunteering, or even an internship if you had one. So I'm going to pretend that I was a cashier at one point and I want to see how this system works. So for the select past job, I'm going to go ahead and type in cashier. And let's say I work at Target company. And let's say that was located in Long Beach. And it's asking for the state as well. Let's just say I started last year and I'm still working there. So there's no end date. I want to select I'm currently working here. So you want to do this for the actual job or volunteering that you have had. Okay. Next, we're going to select the tasks. So as you learn in the module, I'm looking for 5 bullet points of things that you've done at the job. The cool thing about the system is that it offers you already tasks that people who have cashiering jobs do. So it saves you a lot of time and anxiety of creating your tasks. Now, I do want you to edit them, of course, but I do want to see how many of these actually match where a cashier would do, right? So I'm going to go ahead and select 5 bullet points. The first one is that catches my eye right away is receive payments. Most cashiers obviously do this. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Next one says answer questions from customers. That sounds like something I would do. Help customers find a location of the products in the store. That sounds like something I would do. Issue receipts for sure. Supervise others, no. And maybe greet customers. You can select up to 7, but take a look and make sure it's tasks that you've actually done at your job, okay? You can add or delete more or less later on. We just want to make sure you have the baseline template going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this because I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and save, and voila, it has created my job where it has what I did, what my position was, where, and the tasks I've done, okay? Next, we're going to move on to the education. For education, I would really like you to select two. So the first one is going to be your basic high school information. So we're going to say high school diploma. There's no major in high schools. Let's say I had a 3.5 GPA. Where was your high school? Which high school? I'm just going to say Wilson. And let's just say that I started May 2016 and I finished, school starts in August, so let's switch that out to August 2016 and I finished May 2020. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save. Then I want to add one more. This is a lot more important because it's your community college experience. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm working towards my associate's degree. My major is psychology. My GPA, I'm still rocking, and it's 3.7. The city is still Long Beach. The community college is Long Beach City College. And the start date, let's say I'm going to start this August. And you want to anticipate your graduation date. So I would graduate in June in 2 years, and that's 2020. Save and close. Then I want you to scroll down. You'll see something called skills. I already kind of was playing around with different ones. So you can throw in bilingual or Microsoft Office. Let me show you how to do this. So let's say you know how to code. Let's see if that comes up. Code audit, code access. What about coding? Software coding. Very cool. So it comes up and then you can edit it and add which types like Java or C++. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And now I want to show you how to import this. So now you're going to go ahead and go all the way up where it says resume options and click on download my resume. Right when you do that, the system is going to provide you with a Word document. Go ahead and click that. And it opens up to this beautiful template with things that you've inputted in there. You may go ahead and edit any of the information on here. So for the purposes of this assignment, there's a couple of things I'm looking for. First and foremost, I definitely want to make sure your name is there, big, bold, looking beautiful. Make sure that your contact information is correct and your phone number and your email are professional. So for the email, make sure you're using your EDU email. For your phone number, make sure you have a voicemail that is set up and is professional. Now, for the work experience, you can go ahead and add and delete anything that may not have been working for you, right? So if you want to add more bullet points or take away one, you can definitely do that. For the education, I think it looks fantastic. What I may do, which I am going to do just to show you, is I am going to put the education a little bit higher because I actually like the look of that a little bit better. Education, experience, and then skills. You may leave it as is. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Then for the skills, software coding, right, then I might put, I know how to do maybe Java or C++. You can go ahead and add things, right? Bilingual, so this was the only option. As you all know, I speak Armenian as my second language, not Spanish. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. For some of you, that might be the case, so you can leave it as is. I do know how to use Microsoft Office applications, so you can go ahead and select that. There may be some other things that you know how to do, so go ahead and list those. You may add to this some activities that you are part of, and the extracurricular activities can be things like clubs and organizations, student government, newspapers, sports and athletics, anything you feel like you can add that to the resume that adds to your value as an employee. Next, what you're going to do is press File, Save As. And here's a key thing for the assignment. You're going to name this, you can say your full name and then resume or whatever the title you want to give it. But what's key is I want you to save this document as Word for yourself, but then for submitting, I want you to go ahead and click on File Format and PDF. And I want you to select the best for electronic distribution because you're going to submit this via Canvas for your assignment, okay? And you're going to go ahead and press Export. With that, I am so impressed with this tool. It's so effective. It is very generic, right? So you can go ahead and add your unique site, but go ahead and get started and let me know what you think.